Greetings folks, I'm Guy Allen from Unique Cars magazine. This fella here, the handsome young chap, is James Robinson. We're hoping to give you a bit of a weekly update or insight into what's happening at Unique Cars. Now, it's going to be a bit chaotic, but that's okay. That kind of reflects how the place operates. Alright, James, you can start off. You've got a Tempter in today.
I do indeed. It's probably my favourite of the week. It's a 1978 Ferrari 512 BB or Berlinetta Boxer. It's a Lorbex and it's an absolutely gorgeous car. Lorbex say that it's done roughly 14,000 miles from new, which is ridiculously low.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. What's good about a Berlinetta Boxer is there's only 929 ever made. Okay. So they're exceedingly rare. It was Ferrari's first mid-engine flat 12 engined car.
Yep.
Enzo was traditionally pretty apprehensive to put any 12-cylinder engine in mid-engine located in the car.
Okay.
He was pretty against it. He always wanted his cars to be front-engined, but towards the end of the 60s, most of the race cars were mid-engine, so I think that changed Enzo's tune quite a bit. So yeah, it's an exceedingly cool car. They sound absolutely awesome when you hear them in person, and you know, they're rarer still today because there's not many knocking about.
I have heard one of those flat 12s going, and it does literally make your hair stand on end.
It does indeed.
It's an unbelievable sound.
Yeah.
I mean, I shudder to think what one costs the service, but that's probably the least of your problems if you can afford one of these things. Now, they're talking pretty serious money, aren't they, for it? Yeah,
so it's $698,000 they're asking, which is not a small amount of money. In our latest issue of the magazine, which we've got here, we were looking at a really nice resto, which...
Well, this is a 62 Falcon wagon. What I love about this is on the outside it looks like a stock car.
Yep.
You could easily mistake it with something that's rolled out of the showroom. Somebody's got a little bit ambitious, they've put, Fairlane hubcaps on it, but that's about all. But then the bloke starts the thing and you think, nah, hang on a minute, something's not quite right here.
Yeah.
So what he's done is he's put an injected 302 Windsor engine in it.
Yeah, wow.
And in fact what he's actually done is he's put the entire Falcon, well, modern Falcon driveline underneath it. So we're talking 4-speed auto box, diff, the whole shooting match. It's got discs all round. So it actually drives. It probably won't kill you. It actually drives pretty well. What gets me about this is when you'll see it in the mag, that's about later this week, is that he's done this really interesting mix and match job without spoiling the look of the car.
Okay.
Like you look inside it and it's got the late model Falcon seats there, but they've cut them down to look like 60s seats.
Yeah, right.
There's lots of little touches like that. And an absolute, and here's a great lesson, never think about modifying a car unless you're prepared to put in the effort, because it was a major head spin.
Yeah, I can imagine.
They had to move the firewall back.
Wow.
So they had enough room to actually put a vacuum booster and actually get to the engine.
Yeah.
They ended up putting in removable strut towers, or removable strut braces rather, to support the towers.
Yeah.
Whole new transmission hump inside the car, that had to be fabricated and put in, so just...
Truly bespoke.
Truly bespoke. I mean, really, some of these people amaze me. You could give them a strip of mudguard and they'll build you a car out.
Yeah.
And this bloke was quite happy. He bought the original for $600, which is okay, but he said, we sandblasted and it looked like a mosquito net. So, it's one of these big jobs. Yeah. But the end result is just amazing.
Looks absolutely gorgeous.
It's a really clean car. Righto, James. Now, Mick, our semi-tame mechanic, depends on the day really, he gets all sorts of weird and wonderful stuff through his workshop. Yeah. And so each week, hopefully, we'll just go and poke our little heads in and see what's there. So here's this week's segment. All right, Mick, we're back in your workshop. Ford Mustang. Everybody's either owned one or seen one, but this is a bit special.
I want one.
Or one.
In that order. Yeah, look, you wouldn't have thought from the 60s to 2018 how popular the old Mustangs have become. In 1965, when they first released them, you couldn't buy one for love and the money, and here we are in 2018, and it's almost gone full circle. And then you get a little beastie like this late 60s convertible Mustang. You'd walk past it all day, every day, and just think, what a nice car, till you realise that it's a 4-speed 428 big block.
That's what everybody wants, isn't it?
Everybody wants one of them. They'd have been queuing up back in there, 68, and they've been queuing up today to get the same car. It's here for a bit of work on it. Typical old car, the wiring's starting to play up. So we're going to take to it with peroxide cutters and put all new wires through it, and it'll probably go for another 30 years.